The music's very good, but we have to keep it down. We can always readjust. Hello there. Hi, welcome. Welcome, my friends, to my very favorite game in a very long time, Disco Elysium, right here on the Gwenny Be Dead channel. My name is Gwen. And this game, we're going to get into how to play this game, and we're going to get stupid with it, and it's going to be so much fun. I have played through the entire game once. I've had 4 characters. I'm halfway through, part way through, a second character that I think will not die prematurely like the first 2 characters did. We're gonna make a stupid build. We're gonna talk about all the thought cabinet. We're gonna play Disco Elysium together. I've played it a lot on my own for me. And now I want to share it with you. So we're gonna create our own character. You can go with the thinker, who is Brain Dude, not People Dude. You have Sensitive, who is People Dude, not Brain Dude. Then you have Physical Dude, who is Physical, not Brain or People Dude. Or you can make your own dude. Now, we can go random. Genius physique, weak motorics, terrible psyche, and an average intellect is not bad for what we're going with here. So, the kind of character I would like our detective to be is kind of like the Bad Lieutenant, or the second Bad Lieutenant, Port of Call, New Orleans. So there's this movie called Bad Lieutenant starring Harvey Keitel. You may have seen it. There was a sequel to it. And legendary weirdo director Werner Herzog, who did not direct the first Bad Lieutenant, directed the sequel to Bad Lieutenant, and that starred Nicolas Cage as the Bad Lieutenant rather than Harvey Keitel. They were different. Bad Lieutenant. Anyway, I was thinking like him. So this is not... I actually think we would swap intellect and psyche. I think. If we want to go with what we want to go with. And I'm giving 1 more to motorics also. Actually, I might give 2 more to motorics. I can't go any lower than terrible on intellect. Motorics are useful for what we need. So, intellect, of course, brain power. Psyche is sensitivity, how emotionally intelligent. Physique is musculature, how strong you are. But motorics are your senses and how agile you are. So I think physique and motorics being on the same level for our bad lieutenant is important because we are going to be using a lot of drugs, on this playthrough. Every chance we get to have a drink, we're going to try to do it. Every chance we get to get a snort or a sniff or a smoke, we're going to do it. This cop. This cop. Oh, shit. God damn it. I hit the wrong button. Okay, wait. Don't worry, guys. Two, 244. I could take the intellect down one and give physique a 5 or motorics a 5. If anything, I'd like to increase psyche at the cost of intellect. So, yeah. Right. Now the psyche, where it's at, we're going to use to our gonzo advantage, not to worry, because here we go. Inland Empire is the most important psyche trait. We can go through each one individually, but we're going to talk about our bad detective for now. Now, Inland Empire is hunches and gut feelings, dreams in waking life. It is extremely useful. We're going to pump this up as much as we possibly can. Probably with clothes. There are many useful attributes, of course, but this is why I wanted one more in psyche than in intellect. Now, intellect, of course, incorporates logic, encyclopedia, which is just stuff you know, rhetoric, which is how well you can speak, drama is lying, lie detection, being theatrical, theatrics, very much so. Conceptualization is probably one of the most important intellect attributes that you can have. Understand creativity, see art in the world. There is art all over the world of Disco Elysium. So you're going to want at least a tick in conceptualization. Visual calculus, if you want to be a good detective, that's going to be very useful. Inland Empire is the most important in the psyche. Physique, we're going to go... So this is our main, our first skill that we get to put an extra point in. It's a tag skill. You only get one tag skill in Disco Elysium. So you want to pick something that you're just really good in, and it's a free one, and you don't have to spend anything. So it looks like there's 24 of these different skills. We'll go through each one of them as they come up. I'll go through some of them now. I just went through these quickly enough. So, oh yeah, so visual calculus, you look at something and you see it you're able to reconstruct crime scenes really well with visual calculus. you're able to reconstruct entire things that may have happened with that. It's really useful. That's the most useful one on there, and conceptualization. Those two are quite useful. Okay, so here in Psyche, you have volition, which is basically hold yourself together, keep your morale up, is what it says. Um, it allows you to keep yourself. You can maintain an even strength with a good score in volition. Inland Empire, as I said, it's hunches and dreams, and inanimate objects speak to you. So we are going to invest heavily in Inland Empire. Empathy is, of course, understanding others, emotional intelligence, feeling, understanding what it is to feel what someone else is feeling. Authority is for intimidation. Esprit de corps is specifically about cop culture, about police stuff. It's surprisingly useful, but we'll find some jackets that help with that. Suggestion is, of course, charm. Here's where it gets interesting, is physique. Endurance is endurance, the same. Pain threshold is actually really useful if you hit stuff a lot. We're going to try not to hit stuff too much. Physical instrument is just raw body power. Electrochemistry is going to be very useful for us as the bad detective, because we are going to be doing, as I said, a lot of drugs. Electrochemistry loves drugs. Shivers is the city. It's the feelings you get about the city. It's the city power. We'll see it in action. We're going to use it. Half-life. Half-light is... It's not always... It says, let the body take control, threaten people, but it's not always like that. Half-light is a counterpart to shivers in a way. Let me see if... Okay, cool for high-strung investigators. Shoot now, ask questions later, cops. Surprise hater. Fight or flight response? I guess so. It enables you to sense the way situations are about to turn. Okay, that's... Okay. It injects palpable fear into your heart. Fear that urges you to act before it is too late to act ever again. Fear that makes you frighten others. It is the aggression that lets you squeeze every last drop of information out of a witness. At high levels, half-life makes you extra attuned to the world. Yeah. That's it. It is perpetual fear of your own shadow. Okay, yeah. I see what they're saying about the fear, but I didn't see it that way, but I see what they're saying. Of someone else's name or scent, you'll be ready always to pounce and physically interrogate passers-by. At low levels, however, you'll find your survival instinct is lacking and your methods limp-wristed. Those who respect violence will not respect you. Okay, so motorics is really useful. Hand-eye coordination, obviously. If you need to shoot anything, you need high hand-eye coordination. Perception, again, obvious. You see, you hear, you smell, you taste, you touch. Reaction speed is, again, very self-evident. You can dodge things. Savoir-faire is like panache and sneaky, like a scoundrel guy. Yeah, sneak under their noses, done with immense panache. It's like this agility kind of style power. Agility style. Yeah, agility style is savoir faire. Interfacing, master machines, pick locks, and pockets, very useful. Composure is just like, as it says, keep your poker face. It's being able to stand on your 2 feet, shoulders back, being like, okay, when something just hits you in the face, you can just keep your cool. And that's why we have motorics and physique at basically 4s, because some of these are more useful than others for what we're trying to do with Bad Detective, Port of Call Martinaise. So, our tag, I believe, our free guy. It's gonna be composure. Because we're gonna fuck this guy up so much. He's gonna need an extra hit of composure. No, it will be savoir faire, actually. Where the composure fails him, the savoir faire is king. Alright, savoir faire it is. So this is Disco Elysium, you guys. The Furies are at home in the mirror. It is their address. Even the clearest water, if deep enough, can drown. R.S. Thomas.
There is nothing. Only warm primordial blackness. Your conscious ferments in it. No larger than a single grain of malt. You don't have to do anything anymore.
So good.
Ever. Never, ever.
We're just gonna keep non-existent.
An inordinate amount of time passes. It is utterly void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it.
Oh, God, you have the best voice in the entire world. The ancient reptilian brain is my favorite voice. Oh, he's so good. Give me some more of that sexy nothing.
You got it, sweet brother.
Yeah.
Nothing upon nothing upon nothing.
Oh. How about you cough up some more of that sweet oblivion,
Coming right
baby?
up, sir. Smooth passage.
Oh, yeah. Allons-y. Let's go.
All right. Nothing town to fuck all borough.
Woo! Sweet fuck all borough, my favorite. Place to get nothing. Look, there's I'm tired of being this type of animal, and who gives a
Not
shit?
you. Your days of giving a shit and being that type of animal are over.
That's right. That's right. Don't stop. Keep singing. Sing me the song of
The
death.
song of death is sweet and endless.
Oh.
But what is this? Somewhere in the sore, bloated man meat around you. A sensation.
No, please no.
Like a fly to the ointment, your conscience sticks to it. The limbed and headed machine of pain and undignified suffering is firing up again. It wants to walk the desert, hurting, longing, dancing to disco music.
Oh, you are gorgeous. Stop! No! No, the sensation. No, I prefer nothing.
The
Thank you,
stench
sir.
of liquor rises
Oh,
from your mouth,
oh no.
and with it, an ungodly headache.
Help someone cut my head off. It's trying
A
to murder
fiery
the rest of
streak
me.
penetrates your skull, trying to force your eyes open. It's a sound, a clarion call from hell.
No. No. I don't wanna. We have awakened in Disco Elysium. Welcome, everybody. How exciting to be here in this world again. Here we are. So let's look at stuff. This magnum-sized bottle of Commodore Rad is empty. That is something we can look into. Ah! We have found an empty cassette case. Looks like someone tore out the tape while the song was playing. Oh, was that someone? Not me. I would never. Who would ever? The reel-to-reel tape player is still on, rollin' empty. We have a green shoe for the left foot. Hold on. Now, sometimes you'll get something spinning around your head and a little orb. And that little orb, it's yellow, so it means one of the motorics. It's probably perception. Words fail to describe how rank it smells in here. They should have sent a poet. These green orbs you see will give you written things. You see bottles in the bathtub, wine, beer, and various liqueurs. Oh, it's a shirt. I guess we could put a shirt on. Sure. Yeah, let's do that. White satin shirt. We have clothes. Would you like to look at the clothes menu? Let's look at the clothes menu and talk about our clothes. So, this is our guy. Poor fucking guy. And this is the clothes menu. We don't have any extras. We're still just putting them on. So, our white shirt is +1 with conceptualization, but -1 to suggestion. It helps us understand creativity and see art in the world, but it smells like piss, so we're not quite charming. It's hard to charm someone when you smell like piss. We only have one of the shoes, so we gain no bonuses. We have a mirror here.
A mirror hangs above a bent and broken sink. In a fierce discharge of masculine energy, someone has ripped half the faucet off.
Oh, did I mention that the narrator's voice sounds like that? Oh my fucking god. This is the other best voice. Listen to me. Don't listen to me. Listen to him.
Hot water sprays from the base, and steam covers the mirror. You cannot see yourself, just the outline of a man. Suddenly, you realize you have no memory of the face that awaits you there, underneath the soft vapor.
Really? Nothing?
Really, all recollection of the person you are, the people in your life, and even the world you're in has drowned in a sea of blood alcohol. This was no mere night of drinking. It was a deluge of world-ending proportions.
Now I can wipe the mirror.
As you slowly reach your hand towards the surface of the mirror. Abort. You clearly have not thought this through. You won't like what you see there, and you will never unbecome it.
Maybe I should touch it first, make sure there's nothing wrong with my
Yeah.
face.
There is definitely something wrong with it.
What? What's wrong with my
Where
face?
to even begin? There is the bloatedness, then the swollenness. It's like there's an upholstery of alcohol underneath your skin.
At least my tongue is okay.
It's not. It's swollen and snail-like, wriggling between your fingers.
I'm scared.
Don't be
I want to
scared.
stop
It's only your
touching
face.
my face.
It's not like anyone's going to see it.
Okay, I'm going to wipe the mirror.
Behold,
Oh!
you have no idea who this thing is, do you?
Of course I do. It's, is it some kind of superstar? Oh, I think I'm
It appears you're also
a superstar!
dead. There's clearly rigor mortis on your face. Oh wait, is that an expression? Are you trying to make an expression with that face? Why?
I think it might be because I'm a superstar. I've already actually got the Superstar Cop trophy, so I don't have to do that. I could do... I'm not making it. The face is making it itself, which I think is quite true.
Please stop. It's horrible. You're scaring yourself.
No, this is what superstars do. Or I could try to stop. Now let's see what happens if I try to stop.
Oh my God. You can't stop. It's like it's not even voluntary anymore. You have worn that grin into your face and now it won't come off.
Oh no!
What does it even mean? What is the emotion you're trying to convey?
Superstardom? God, I don't know. It's indescribable. I think it's supposed to look suggestive. I'm afraid it's meant for the ladies. I'm insinuating that I'm vaguely sympathetic. I think I'm sort of pulling it off, too, in a sad has-been kind of way. There is some charm to it. It's an expression of pain. I think it's supposed to look suggestive. I'm afraid it's meant
Please promise yourself
for
you
the
are not going to
ladies.
try it on any of the ladies, whatever happens.
I promise.
You liar. You can't even tell the truth to yourself. Go ahead. Try something.
I dig deep into my mind to locate the source of the expression using my one encyclopedia. Attempt to stop the expression from happening using my electrochemistry of 4. They're still the same thing. We're going to let the mirror be. Actually, no, wait. What if we did try to locate with an encyclopedia of 1? It's never going to happen.
Like the rest of you,
I didn't
it
think
comes
so.
from a bad place, somewhere in the past. That's all you know for now.
So, it's fine. These are white checks, which means if I ever increase my encyclopedia, I can try it again. I can try this one too. Why not?
It's too late.
Let's do each
Like an
one.
image on film, the expression belongs to your primary motor cortex. It would take a minor neurological miracle for you to cease producing it.
Okay. We're gonna let the mirror be. We're not even fully dressed yet. I mean, we're almost there because you're never fully dressed without a smile. And I've apparently got a death's head grin. That looks like a jacket. Disco ass blazer, baby. Some pants. Good. Good. Oh, and there's perception again.
You hear a jingle. Keys are clinking in the pocket of your flare-cut pants. It
Great.
says, whirling in rags, on the aluminium keyring. There is a single key on the ring. The number 1 is etched on it. It should open the door.
Great, we're gonna need that later. Now, what is this? Let me tell you about the fan.
This fan has 2 chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny fan, the other in a light bulb. A truly horrific necktie has somehow attached itself to one of the blades.
Okay, so normally I wouldn't, but I have a savoir-faire of 72 right now. Hold on. Wait, the pants are on. Hold on. So here's what I know about these pants. They -1 savoir-faire. We're just gonna take them off. And then we're gonna try this again.
This fan has 2 chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny fan, the other in a light bulb. A truly horrific necktie has somehow attached itself to one of the blades.
So, we have an 83% chance of just grabbing the tie with our savoir-faire, and we're going to do all white checks when we get them. We're going to, we can put on clothes in between them, but we're going to do them. See what happens.
You swoop up
Yeah!
past the tie. Snap. It's released from the blade.
Yeah!
What you have in your hand is a truly hideous necktie with 4 or 5 different patterns. The knot reminds you of a noose.
So, the first time I died in Disco Elysium, I tried to get the tie, and I had a heart attack, and I died. Oh, yeah. I should check to see if we're even broadcasting right now, because there's a good possibility that we are not. And I've been just talking into the void, which, I mean, I am anyway, yes. But let's just go and make sure everything is working properly. Okay. Good. Yeah, we're fine. Great. Alright, so, yeah. My first guy died right here. Getting the tie. We're gonna keep the fan on. Might stay cool. We're gonna leave. And, oh, I should put my pants back on. Yeah, definitely. Back you go. Alright, visual calculus might fail us now because we have a
The
fucking
window
1.
stands broken in its frame. Cold wind blows in.
Okay, we're gonna look out.
The morning light hurts your eyes. It's hazy, but you see the ocean and some war-torn buildings. What do you mean?
Yeah, I didn't think
assess the damage. How would you do that? What are you even trying to do?
That's fair. Alright, let's leave. It's fine. I know where the other shoe is. It's totally cool. What else? Nothing else. Look, we have to move. Okay. Here we go. Weather show. Zone of control. 0 degrees centigrade. Black ice warning.
Hello, officer.
Oh, hey. The calendar says it's March. The year is 51. Hello, ma'am.
The young woman raises a cigarette to her lips.
I'm the bad detective, Port of Call Martinaise.
Her eyes are brown and her face is speckled with birthmarks. She can't be more than 28.
I could turn my bloated face away from her beauty and just keep on walking, but if I did that, would I be the bad detective? Port of Call Martinaise.
No.
Then why did you call me an officer?
Because you're a police officer, sir.
Oh, you're goddamn right I'm a policeman, and don't you forget it.
Cool. I won't.
No need to be alarmed. I was just getting to character,
Okay.
you know?
Whoa. Something wants to come out of you. A bit of vomit.
Oh, good.
Thankfully, you keep it down because your body does not control you.
How did you know I'm a police
Sir,
officer?
You've been here for 3 days. On official police business, as you put it.
And what business is
Couldn't
that?
say. In truth, so far, mostly drinking.
Suggestion. Okay. We're going to ask questions first before we hit the red check. We are going to hit the red check. However, I may have to... No, she'll go away. This is it. We're just going to ask the questions. We're going to ask the questions. I should have not worn my shirt to speak to the disco dancer.
Could it be because of the drinking?
She hasn't had time to put her makeup on. This is her morning cigarette. She looks
Best one of the
tired.
day.
Her beauty waning faster than it ought to at her age.
Who in their right mind would let me be an officer of the law?
Don't be so harsh on yourself. They let almost anyone be a police officer.
We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. We're not gonna leave. Yeah. We're gonna try the expression on Claudia, Miss Orange Disco Dancer. We're going to let her know we want her as a woman.
The words have already left your mouth.
I want to have fuck with you. Oh, good. Oh, good.
What was that? That's not even how words are used.
It's not.
What did you say? Come on. Say it again.
I said I wanted to have sex with you.
No. You see, that's not what you said. You said...
I said I wanted to have fuck with you.
Come on, man. Freddie, please. One more time.
I said I want to have fuck with you.
Goddamn right you did. You crazy asshole, you. What kind of cop are you?
Oh, am I apocalypse cop? Am I superstar cop? Am I a sorry cop? No, I'm not the sorry cop. I'm not sure I'm a cop at all. I'm sure I don't remember being one. I think I might have lied.
Sir, I have to ask. Do you really not remember? Just like that? You drank so much you lost your memory?
I don't think there's any more to it. I'm a joke of a cop, or I joked about being one, and I drank too much. I'm also old. No, fuck that. No, there is a massive otherworldly mystery afoot here, and I am at the center of it. It's obvious. Someone did me over. I got fucked bad. Yeah, someone did me over.
I'm sorry. It's gonna suck for you later when you have to interrogate me.
Oh my god, it is. She hasn't said that to me before because I haven't been this type of cop before. It's great.
And for the record, no, I didn't do it.
Shit. Oh, shit. She never said those things to me before. That's amazing. That's glorious. Oh, this is glorious. Looks like she left a nice long stub in the ashtray. It's still smoking. Can I smoke it, please? Come on. Come on, give me some. Ooh, what's this? What is this? What's that? There's something on the table. What is it? Let me have it. Ooh, it money. Yes, please. Now, I'm metagaming here because I know where my shoe is. It's over here. Oh, wait, hold on. Whomp. Whomp. The smell of the sea makes you dizzy. Oh, I love the smell of the sea. Ooh. Oh, this might be shivers. A ghost of briny wind washes over you. Sounds nice. Down by the sea. We'll be nice and proper. Down by the sea. Bring along your chopper.
There they both are. Two identical shoes.
Yay!
Both copiously green and indiscriminately snakeskin. Reunited on your feet.
How do they fit?
Good. They're balanced.
Yeah.
Comfy. Feels like the only good thing about you right now, truth be told.
I like my shoes. That's good. Let's learn about our shoes. Shall we? Oh, that's the wrong button. Goddamn again. I always do that. All right. Here we go. Our shoes are green snakeskin shoes. They give us +1 composure, awesome watchtower heels, but -1 savoir-faire, heels ridiculously high. So that actually, we may have to go around without pants. Let me be honest about this. The +1 electrochemistry is not worth the -1 savoir-faire if we also have to go around with the comfortable shoes. We like the shoes. We'll ditch the pants. off we go. Ooh.
You should pick that fat, juicy cigarette butt from the tray.
Yeah.
Light it up and smoke the living shit out of it.
Do what
The
now?
living shit. Your mesolimbic reward pathway does not mince words. It wants smokes.
Am I a smoker?
Who knows what you are? A monster, a murderer, the gnome of Jeroma? You feel like a smoker, especially when you look at that juicy, succulent, seductive cigarette stub, still smoldering deliciously.
But she broke it at the filter.
How very astute of you. This renders it ineffectual. You should look for a whole cigarette, or better yet, an entire pack. Strike that. A carton. Make sure they're all healthy and able-bodied. Then smoke them all.
I should enthusiastically do that. Or maybe I should make it priority 1. No, I will enthusiastically do
Good.
that.
They'll make you stronger and better.
Yeah.
You're too old to be cool now. But find cigarettes, smoke them, blam. Instantly a cool renegade man. A mystical red dragon with smoke rising from his nostrils.
Oh. Neat. Sorry guys, I just... fix something. Sure. Right. Sorry, guys. Just figuring something out. Anyways.
Plus, smoking them gives massive bonuses.
Massive bonuses? Why, whatever could you mean? Hey. Oh, hey, miss? Ma'am, I'm not wearing any pants.
The door is closed. There is no answer. You hear the shower being turned on. Somewhere inside, a tremendous loneliness comes over you. Everybody in the world is doing something without you.
Beauty, don't abandon me in all this
The
ugliness.
door does not care.
Leave. Fine. This is the weekend edition of the satirical newspaper Trompe le Monde. I think we had a Trompe le Monde, didn't we? Yeah. Well. Right. We need to find smokes and smoke them.
A man in his late 20s stands behind the counter, inspecting a stuffed seabird. As you approach, he gives you a sideways glance, then looks down again. That was disdain in his eyes. Even now he's purposely ignoring you.
Are you the bartender?
No, I'm not the bartender. I'm the cafeteria manager.
He's very animated all of a sudden. This seems like a touchy subject.
Understood. I'm trying to get some smokes, actually.
A competent
bird?
work of taxidermy. The white and brown seabird lies among piles of coasters and drying mugs. One of its wings broken. The man is trying to mend it. Looks like the bird was ripped off the shield that was used to mount it, most likely on a wall. A small engraved steel tag says, "The Great Skua, Stair Koari's Skua." Something about it makes you feel bitter.
That's the Great School,
Look,
right?
your buddy is over there.
He looks at the doors where a man in a bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor.
Why don't you go and talk to him, okay?
What do you mean, my buddy?
He pretends not to hear you, concentrating on the bird instead.
Okay, I'm really trying to get some smokes, that's all. Fine. The speaker is connected to the radio. The music is seasoned with static. A big old karaoke mic, just waiting for someone to sing into it. This is where the lyrics would be.
You should totally sing karaoke here.
I know,
the first chance
right?
you get. Your emotions need to be expressed.
That's true.
People need to know your vast oceanic soul.
My soul is immense.
Utterly. And it needs to be heard through a PA system by other people, whether they like it or not. Ram it up their ears, says your adrenaline gland. Violently express yourself.
This goes well with the theory I'm developing that I'm a down-on-my-luck superstar person.
Who is mistakenly identified as a cop for his prominent jawline? Yes, sounds likely. You should probably go on stage and pose for a moment when you're done with this thought. See if it works.
What should I sing?
You should sing the sad small church song from that tape you found. Thought it was obvious.
I was thinking I could maybe sing something happy, you know? Get the crowd going. Whoop,
No,
whoop.
no. Don't sing the happy song. It's stupid. Sing the sad song. It's profound.
Yeah, but whoop, whoop.
You would need another copy of the tape first, though. The one upstairs is destroyed.
Okay. That's a thought. So, your stats talk to you in Disco Elysium. It's so great. And the higher your stats are, the more they talk to you. Also, like, even if you, like, if you use stats a lot, even if you're not high in them, they'll talk to you. If you're like, sorry, I have to get another beer. If you are not necessarily skilled in a stat, but, you know, you keep trying it, it'll talk to you. All right. So, summer door closed for the winter. Well, that makes sense. It's a summer door, isn't it? The soft purr of an electric juicer comes from the kitchen. Someone is working. The menu has been wiped clean. Only the word Monday is written on it. Ooh, Nosafed. Not sure. Oh, yeah, I think Nosafed helps with your health if you lose health. This is a water cooler. A large bubble is rising to the surface. The door is bolted. A sign reads, "Kitchen reserved for personnel until 1300. Oh, this is a perception check. Inside you catch a glimpse of Union paraphernalia. A strike poster, some red pennants. A sign reads, "Mess hall reserved for Union members. Doors open 1600. The Royal Pinball Machine is unplugged. Hello, ma'am. Sorry about going behind you like that. That's rude.
Hello, sweetie.
Hi.
You shouldn't keep your colleague waiting.
Oh, she gestures to this fellow in the bomber jacket. What? Is it you? Is it you? The best bro in video games since Garrus Vicarian. Is it you, Kim Kitsuragi?
A bespectacled man in an orange bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor. Looks like he's waiting for someone. As you approach, he narrows his eyes and extends his hand in greeting. If an assault were launched on this building right now, if the windows came crashing down and the whole world descended upon you, this man would hurl himself in death's way to save you. You are sure of this, but why?
I'm not wearing any pants.
On the sleeve of his bomber jacket, as well as on its back, are the same enigmatic white rectangles as on your blazer.
Hold on, who is he to me?
He is your half-brother.
Shake his hand.
Hello. I'm Kim Kitsuragi, Lieutenant, Precinct 57. You must be from the 41st.
His grip is firm.
You realize he's waiting for your name.
We don't have a name.
This is your chance to come up with a really good name for yourself. Get creative. Conceptualize.
Our conceptualization is 2. We're gonna do it.
Raphael
Yes.
Ambrosius Cousteau.
Yes! Oh, we finally got the... yes. I kept getting lucky with this because I kept going higher on intellect and psyche. So it kept letting me pass that. I am Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau. It's so cool. It's very cool, but won't I come off like a douche if I call myself that? It's very, very cool, but maybe just a bit too ostentatious. My name is Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau. It's so cool.
Yes, it is. Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau is one classy name for one classy cop. Say it.
My name is Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau.
Yes, well,
He doesn't even process what you just said, just moves on.
it looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the manager here?
You mean him? Yeah, I just
If
talked
you
to
don't
him.
mind, we should talk to him again. Ask him for a rundown of the area. Now that I'm here as well. I understand the scene is out back, right? It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interviews?
Yes, the police. I'm aware I'm a policeman.
Right. And the interviews?
Yes, the police. I'm aware I'm a
Right.
policeman.
And the interviews?
He taps his foot more out of habit than of impatient. I haven't.
Okay. We'll have time for that after we take a look at the coroner's case. Have you removed the dead body from the tree?
Okay, dead body? I don't like dead bodies. Look, man, yeah. No. Completely. No.
So, the body is still in the tree.
This is the first time you detect a weariness in the lieutenant's voice. It is obvious he would have preferred for the body to no longer be in the tree.
Where it has been hanging for 7 days straight. We should go there as soon as we are done talking to the owner.
Okay, what if I told you I'm not really a police officer? How can you be so sure I'm from the police, but I can't remember anything? What were we supposed to do again? I think, what if I told you I'm not really a police officer?
We all feel that way sometimes. There is no such thing as a police officer, I'm afraid. What remains is that there is a dead body in the tree. Someone has to figure out who put it there. If we don't, no one else will. But first, we have to take it down.
I see. Let's go. Let's get going. Let's
After
do it.
You, officer.
If you're about to embark on an investigation, shouldn't you have a badge?
Wait, shouldn't I have a badge
You
or
mean you
something?
don't have a badge?
I checked my undies. I'm gonna pretend I found it. I have my badge. I'm a policeman and I have my
Oh.
badge.
If you didn't have your badge, then that would be very bad. You would need to report it on my shortwave. But since you do have it, We can go straight to the task at
Yeah,
hand.
totally. Let's keep
Alright,
going.
Come on now. If he hasn't said anything about your lack of pants,
Yes!
no one will. You're only hurting yourself by not wearing them.
I was wondering if the game was gonna do this. Yes, I love this game. It's my favorite.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi is now in your party. You can talk to him whenever by interacting with him.
I'm so glad. Oh my god. Oh, I haven't done this before, so I was just checking, you know?
The man with the unimpressive beard notices you approaching. He drops the ledger he was holding and turns to the lieutenant.
Mr. Gart, right?
The lieutenant glances
You
into
run
his
this
little
place.
notebook.
Yes.
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41...
As I said, Detective Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau.
Right. Now, I know it took us a while to arrive at the scene. It also took you a while to call us and report the dead body. It was you who placed the call, yes?
No, I only just got here. It was probably Sylvie who called you. She usually works the bar here. I'm only temporarily taking over her duties.
Do you have her number?
As a matter of fact, I do.
This sounds like something you can use to call this Sylvie later.
You said you just got here. From where? Are you a local?
What, of Martinaise? No, I live in Jamrock. I only sometimes come here to keep an eye on the place. This is just one of the many, many cafeterias I manage.
But you still know your way around, yes? In case we need directions.
Yes, I know where some things are, but as I said, I don't live here. I just used to work here. And I'm not going to start working here again, if that's what you think.
I didn't imply that. Detective,
Yes?
I have everything. You?
Oh, do I have questions? Yeah.
Yes, yes. He means, do you have questions for me, like a police officer would?
Why did Sylvie
She
go
went away because none of your business.
Okay,
Extra
fine.
fine.
Where exactly is the body?
Behind this building, there's a courtyard. They hoisted him up on a tree there.
And how do we get there?
That's easy. See that door there? First you exit through that. Then, to your right, you should see a big hole in the fence. A really big one. You can get to the courtyard through there. No need for the keys. The hole is big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cavalry to fit through.
Who killed him?
I don't know who killed him. I'm not the police. That's your job.
He doesn't know. He just said they hoisted him up on a tree.
But
Who
before
is this they?
Yeah, before you said they hoisted him up on a tree, who did you mean by they?
Oh, people are saying it was the union dock workers, that it was a lynching.
Who exactly is saying that?
The locals, the customers, the people who eat here. A lot of dock workers eat here. Sylvie told me everyone knows the dock workers did it.
Did the debarders themselves tell her this, or is it a rumor?
I don't really know. You'll have to ask her.
Why would the dock workers lynch this
I would
man?
suppose it's because they have nothing better to do.
You mean the strike?
Yes, the strike. The man they hanged was a security guard for the harbour company, I hear. A mercenary. The unionistas probably thought they'd send a message.
Did you kill him, Garth?
What are you, crazy? Of course I didn't kill him.
Suddenly you tense up. Blood is being pushed to your muscles. You should hound him on this. Hound him hard. The prey drive says.
Did you kill him,
No,
Garth?
I didn't.
You tell me, Garth. You killed him,
I
right?
didn't. I don't appreciate this. What is this?
Why'd you have to
Do
kill
I
him,
have
Garth?
to answer him? Is this mandatory?
The lieutenant stands motionless. His expression unreadable.
Did he hurt you? Is that why? Did you get some kind of sick kick out of killing him, Garth? Oh my god. This is a completely different character from the last several I've played. This is amazing. This is the best playthrough ever.
What are you, an idiot? I told you I haven't killed anyone.
Anyone? Have you killed someone else
He
then?
ignores you.
I have another
The
question.
lieutenant turns the page in the little notebook he's been scribbling in.
What is your problem with me?
Why would I have a problem with you? You're a hero, cop.
So, not only am I a cop, but I'm also a hero. No, you're being sarcastic.
Am I? Or did you ride in, take the body down, solve the murder, and not trash my hostel room?
I do not appreciate your tone. This is no way to talk to an
Oh, it's
officer.
not.
He raises his shoulders like he's about to say something more, but then gets a hold of himself.
You're right, it's not.
That's all,
Let's go.
bitch. Oh, it's so stupid. Oh my god, I love it.
Not so fast. You owe me 130 real.
What's real?
Oh, excuse me. You owe me 130 real.
He pronounces the r with a mock aristocratic accent.
The IIR, or Interinsulary Real, is the global reserve currency. Whatever part of the world you're in right now, it's safe to assume he means you owe him some money.
Oh, I understand. You mean I owe you money?
Wow, you're a genius. Yes,
Yeah.
that's right, money. You owe this establishment 130 real.
He points to the red ledger on the counter. What do I owe this place for? But what exactly is
What
money?
are you, a philosopher?
Actually, I might be. Since I woke up, I have trouble remembering even the most basic concepts of reality. Or, no, I'm just getting my bearings. Yeah, I'm
Money
getting my
is
bearings.
what grown-up people use to pay for things. Things like this hostel room, or 8 bottles of potent blend, and 9 packs of Royal Extra. We use it for everything, really.
Interesting. Where do I get it from? Why do I need it?
For survival, to pay me. Unless you want to become a hobo. Do you want to become a hobo? There's nowhere else to stay in Martinaise, and it's a cold spring outside. Money doesn't make you happy, but it lets you be unhappy for a while longer. If you run out of money, you die. It's like that for all of us. Me too. That's why I need you to pay me. I'm not an asshole.
Oh, he's not. He's really not. Interesting. Where do I get it from?
Are you serious? From your work? I don't know. You can take bribes, I guess. I'm sorry. I don't think cops can take bribes.
Some do take recompense, but only to survive.
Fine. These are my monies.
There's a shuffle of nylon as Lieutenant Kitsuragi looks for something in the pockets of his orange bomber. That's Cop 4. I haven't offered to pay because I don't have any money either.
What do I owe this
Let's
place
see.
for?
3 nights at a tariff of 20 real comes to 60 real. Then there's the window you annihilated. The hole in the window was the first thing I saw when I came to work. So don't try to tell me you didn't. That will be 40 real in damages.
Okay. And then?
Another thing you've annihilated is half the bar. You've run a tab of 30 real. Actually, more, but we'll round it down to 30 for your hard work maintaining the stability and order of Revachol. That's 60 plus 40 plus 30 equals 130 real. And yes, real is still money.
What happens now? I'm not going to arrest him. I'm not going to be like that guy.
I'm sorry,
not
but he
gonna
has
work.
to pay. I can't let him stay here any longer if he doesn't. If he doesn't have the money by tonight, then...
Officer, maybe you are better off working this from home for now. You live in Jamrock, right? It's not that far away.
Fuck this place. I'll take my chances on the streets.
No, don't. There's no need. You really need to take this up with your station. I have a shortwave radio in my car. Call them. Ask for assistance. We have to get this investigation started now.
Good luck.
By By the way, where is home? The address is coming up blank, and this place sure isn't it.
Do I even have a home?
But you've been at this hostel cafeteria for only 3 nights. Where were you before? You had to be somewhere.
Up on Marvel Hill.
Why did you say that?
Those are just synapses firing. It doesn't mean anything. The name must have some meaning for me. Lieutenant Kitsuragi, do you know a place called Marvel
No.
Hill?
But isn't that an expression, not a place?
An expression?
A saying. Up on Marvel Hill, a great high place. One that is impossible to climb back to.
That doesn't sound like somewhere you can stay if you run out of money.
I'll live in a dumpster. I don't care. Fuck everything.
Everything
Hobo
you
cop!
at the time. Maybe being a hobo and a cop has its advantages.
I've gained a thought, you guys. Let's look at the thoughts that we can gain. Hobo cop. So this is your thought cabinet. I think it's 12 that you get. The first 3 are free, and then you have to unlock the rest. Our first thought is Hobo Cop. Temporary research bonus, -1 composure, ungainly and rambling. It's going to take 4 hours and 20 minutes of game time, not our time, to get whatever the bonus is from being a hobo cop. Let's see the description. A cop and a hobo. A hobo cop. Upsides, can be disheveled, doesn't have to wash, carries himself with lurched gusto. Hobo cop doesn't need anyone or anything. No one can kick you out because you don't have a home. Never pay rent again. Never again here. You're drunk. Why'd you even come here, Harry? Go home. You're embarrassing yourself. Downsides. Are there any? I mean, seriously, give me one. So now what we do is we internalize that thought. And that goes into our thought cabinet. And that's going to take 4 hours and 20 minutes to actualize. We're just going to let that simmer in there. We can internalize multiple thoughts at once if we choose to do so. I think what we should do now is go outside and see what the great wide world has to say to us without our pants. Oh, look at that.
You see a set of tire tracks in the brown slush that covers the plaza mosaic.
Why am I looking
Cop
at this?
habit. You look at everything.
What kind of vehicle drove through here?
Hard to say. Your vision is blurred and you're having difficulty concentrating thanks to your relentless hangover.
Well, let's try visual calculus. Boom!
No.
Nope.
These tracks are not interesting at all. Let the street sweeper just sweep them away.
Alright, let's go. Hold on. What's this? Rue de Saint-Ghislain, 8B. Oh. Oh. Smells like spoiled meat and curdled dairy. A human being decomposes.
There are several footprints in the mud, left by work boots. Anywhere from 6 to 12 pairs have walked here.
What kind of
Heavy
boots?
workers' boots with reinforced toes and hobnails all over the yard.
We'll do it. Get an exact count. We're gonna try.
What do you think
Shit.
you are? A super detective? You're hungover. These are just dents in the mud.
Shit.
No pattern emerges for the time being.
Alright, fine. We're to leave. Let's zoom out a little. And I can look at this. The kid's ladder is rickety but still climbable. Someone is trying to grow herbs in this greenhouse. The winch mechanism has been oxidizing for some years. I guess I'm too far away from whatever that is to... Oh, come on. Give me some money or something. Nose of Fed? What is it? Come on. Come on. Give it. There it is. Man, weird. I got some magnesium and some money. Alright. Let's puke our guts out. Let's
The
get
corpse
this done.
looks at you with bulging white eyes. The face around them does not look human. It's swollen and ready to burst. His lips are fish-like and his tongue like a ball gag in his mouth. You seem to be holding your breath. A cargo belt twists his neck at an unnatural angle. The body below appears stiff. It's letting out an ungodly rot. The smell seeps in even through your clenched nostrils.
God, what is that?
Active decay. It's okay to throw up, officer. No one is judging.
The lieutenant raises a white piece of linen to his nose.
He's about to blow! Cop's gonna blow, Kuno!
Alright, let's just blow.
The smell is repulsive. It pushes in from your mouth, more instant and more familiar than anything you'd expected. More fever than odor. It fills your mind, flushing you from within.
Just let it out. There's no point. When it's that bad, just let it go.
You feel a great force ringing from your stomach. Your body curls and pushes it out, burst by burst, until a pool of vomit lies under your feet, and your throat stings from the stomach acid. The smell of Commodore Red rises from the pool. Among it, distilled spirit and bits of shish kebab.
God.
It's okay. Happens to everyone. Keep it.
Thanks.
The hangover is clearly making
Yeah, he
it
gave me
worse
a
for you. You could use some
handkerchief.
ammonia to clear your head.
You think ammonia would
If you
help?
can handle the headache. Some officers use it to deal with cadaverine odor.
No, I'm not good with ammonia. But now you?
I can't handle the headache.
It's more likely he can handle the smell, unlike you.
I don't want it.
Sure you do. You just threw up a lot.
Okay. Alright, fine. Where do we get it?
There is Frit nearby, east of the hostel. They usually have a small apothecary. If they don't,
He points to the greenhouse.
there's a greenhouse here, and a gardener with a wheelbarrow on the corner of the whirling in rags. If she works here, she might have something for the smell.
Acquiring ammonia will provide a modifier to the white check. Modifiers make checks easier and allow you to retry them.
Okay, so let's go. I'm still not wearing any fucking pants, am I? No, I am not. You'll never stop me, either, from my pantslessness. A heap of snow melts in this wheelbarrow. The street sign reads, "Fuck the police coming straight from the underground."
The RCM in Martinaise. What can I help you with?
You sound
We
surprised.
don't see a lot of police around here. That's all.
I have some questions.
Of course. What can I help you with?
My partner told me you may have ammonia.
Sure.
May I have some?
I'm done with it.
Thank you.
Go easy on that stuff. It gave me a terrible headache.
I have to go.
Of course. I won't hold you back.
If there's a corpse, then you're going to need those gloves for the autopsy.
Can I borrow your gloves, please?
Sure, keep them. I have another pair.
Thank you. All right, cool. So, gloves. Those are +1 to interfacing. Any mechanical stuff, they'll be useful to put on your hands. I'll be right back. Okay. Oh, so, God damn it. So here are our quests. We must find smokes and smoke them for massive bonuses. We need to sing karaoke. We need to inspect the victim's body. We're not going to report our badge missing. We're not going to do that. We're going to figure out who made the call reporting the crime. And we are not going to pay 1 red cent of our debt at the Whirling in Rags. Sorry about it. No, I'm actually not. I'm not sorry about it at all. You'll get nothing from us. We do have gloves and ammonia now, though, so. Oh, did I put the gloves on? I did. Good. Still no pants. It's okay. We'll get them. We'll get pants. It's fine. Here we go.
There he still is, looking right through you with his white eyes.
We have
the body
ammonia.
below is entirely dedicated to that corpse smell. Emitting it is all it does now.
All right, we're going to try again.
The ammonia
We're
only makes
failing
it
it.
worse.
Oh.
The second time, not so much. When the vomiting is done, your cheeks are wet with tears.
Dude, it's best just to let that happen. Jesus. I don't think I want to be a cop anymore. Actually, no. We're port of call Martinaise. We're the bad detective. We're gonna spit and say nothing.
Are you okay, officer?
You feel the lieutenant pat you on the back. Heavy rhythmic pats. Yeah.
The weight is reassuring, like a krenel on solid fortification. Pat, pat, pat.
You shit. I'm sorry, Kim. This is the worst version of the detective.
You're facing tough odds here. It's aggravated further by alcohol withdrawal.
Why can't I keep it in if I've been a cop my whole life? This is bullshit. I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to be a cop. Can't we do something else? I think I want to solve something else now. Do it without me. I just can't keep it down. Why can't I keep it in if I've been a cop my whole life? But how do I know I've been a cop my whole life? I don't. I would say, can't we do something else? Let's solve
That's
something else
probably
now.
a good idea. Clear our heads. But before we can do that, you need to get your shit together.
Okay.
We should go talk to the locals. Find something else to do while the wind changes. It's pretty bad right now.
You've gained a thought. When this dialogue is over, go to your thought cabinet and internalize it for special bonuses and effects.
Give it half an hour. Get yourself together. Then come back and have another go.
Okay, so this is our second thought. Sometimes it's your first thought. I got Hobocop really early in the thought process. Volumetric shit compressor is usually my first thought. But I got Hobocop super quick. So we're going to internalize that. It's only going to take about a half an hour. What we're going to do is get us some pants. We're going on a pants quest. Because I know somewhere some great tectonic force has cracked the pavement like an eggshell. I know somewhere there's pants. An ancient fountain. It doesn't pump water anymore. There's a tree in it. I'm pretty... A sewer grate. A gateway to the river of filth. I'm pretty sure there's some... No, those are gloves. Those are good gloves. I like those gloves, but... No, I need the pants. I can't remember where the pants are. You guys, where's the fucking pants? Alright, listen. Hey, boys.
Good morning to you, officers.
A burly man hangs out by the waterlock, carving up a generous serving of salami with an old hunter's knife. His eyes are fixed on a man stranded on the other side of the waterlock and on an enormous billboard that has fallen down into the canal between them. His posture is relaxed. Despite his powerful build and a knife in his hand, this man resorts to physical intimidation only infrequently, if at all.
First things first, what are you doing here, man on the waterlock?
My friend Barry the Butcher is stuck on the other side of the waterlock. I'm keeping him company and eating his salami.
Ooh, I like his salami.
From the corner of your eye, you see a man in a yellow shirt and grey overalls waving at you from across the canal. He seems disappointed about the wreckage on the waterlock and the salami.
Yeah, I bet.
Very good stuff. Anything I can do for you, officer?
Do you know what caused the wreckage? Pointing at the smashed billboard in the canal.
I wasn't here to witness it, but those look like tire tracks on that sign. Weird, huh? Then again, plenty of daredevil drivers in Rivershell.
The words Daredevil Driver sound ominous to you.
No, they sound awesome.
Too bad it also takes a year and a day to repair anything around here. Especially a waterlock. The rest of the coast is closed off till then.
Do you know what's further down the coast?
Well, there's the fishing village, an abandoned fish market, a bizarro church. Not much use to the congregation, though. There always seems to be something wrong with it.
He thinks for a moment.
Yeah, not really much else. Just bombed out ruins.
So, do you think I could have some of that delicious salami, please?
Sure thing.
Eek! He cuts off a slice of salami.
It is salty. It is savory. It is chewy. The hangover only makes the salami more tasty.
Salt. Delicious, delicious salami meat.
Want some too, officer?
He turns to the lieutenant.
Why not?
The lieutenant ponders the offer for a moment, then decides to go for it. He takes a slice of salami from the man and chews on it. Okay, bye guys! Later, I need pants. I'm on a pants quest. I can't remember where the pants are. Will I ever get the pants? I know that there's like pants for sale. This guy might sell me some pants, but I don't have any money right now. Macaroni stamped with humanitarian aids. Yeah, no, I don't have any money for pants. God damn it. I can't remember where the pants are. Maybe I should call about the bartender. Let's
Before
talk
you
about the
stands
bartender.
a motor carriage. The bodywork is covered in blue and white livery, bearing the number 57.
It's pretty sexy.
Vapor emanates from the large engine on the back of the vehicle. It hasn't had time to cool off yet. In the cabin, you are welcomed by a set of steering levers, a radio microphone on a hook, a pull-out toolbox under the seat, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge. A scent of leatherwork and heavy fuel oils washes over you.
Right, so we're just going to take a little time to appreciate Kitsuraki's gorgeous car. We're going to run our fingers over one of the steering levers.
The white suede feels luxurious under the touch, and the metal clutch handle so very familiar in your palm. Your fingers waste no time closing around the handle. Clutch disengaged. Release the handle. Clutch drops. Right foot yearns for the familiar touch of the accelerator pedal. You have synced with the machine's mechanical circulation.
Do I know how to operate this machine?
You feel an uninterrupted connection to the mechanics.
Wait, does it mean I know how to pilot it?
After a while, you realize silence is your only answer. Do what you will with it.
Release the clutch and squeeze it again.
Of course it's only in your head. Of course it is. But it almost feels as if the clutch handle is gently squeezing back.
How are you, my
The
friend?
smell of freshly treated leather, the lack of dirt and dust on the dashboard, and a neat little brush in the cup holder. All seem to be whispering, I'm good, cherished and cared for, in the hands of a tending owner.
Where have you been?
At the bottom of the sea.
What? Oh God, okay. Guys, my morale is very low. Hold on. I think it's this button. Yeah, okay. What I just did was take a drug to heal my morale because it was down to 1. And one more hit to the morale. Whew. I think it was down to 1. Anyway, what?
So strange. The machine is not on the bottom of the seat at all. It's right in front of you, well kept. Why did it say that? A dark feeling. This is going wrong. Let go of the clutch.
Release
The handle
clutch?
is pulled back. Somewhere deep inside the drivetrain, the disc is mated to the flywheel again. In the cabin, you see a set of steering levers, a radio on a hook, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
Cam, what are we looking at? What is this beautiful machine?
This is the Caprice Kinema, my motor carriage. You can use the toolbox and the radio if you'd like.
He nods at the cabin.
Motor carriage, motor carriage. Something bad with a motor carriage. A dark lump rises in your throat.
Can we turn it on and drive somewhere far away, far, far, far away from here?
No, I'm afraid not. We have a murder case on our hands, remember?
Okay. But do all policemen in the RCM have such cool motor carriages?
The Caprice motorcar does provide most of our patrol vehicles, yes.
But this is different. This is a sports model.
I might be wrong, but this one's a sports model, right?
You're right. I didn't take you for a motorcar enthusiast. Do you also like Tip Top, Detective?
What's Tip Top?
An interstellary racing series. You should definitely give it a go if you like motor carriages. It has fantastic competition.
Squint my eyes. Okay, but what is a motor carriage?
A motorized vehicle, officer. I'm sure you are familiar with the concept.
Oh, I said that out
We've
loud.
had these for nearly a century.
Oh, I said that out loud. I didn't realize. What is the sinking feeling I have with the words motor carriage?
Nothing. It's probably nothing. Forget I brought it up. Please proceed with the carefree lollygagging.
You're not wrong. It is about time for some carefree fucking lollygagging. Let's look around
In
the cabin again.
You see a set of steering levers, a radio on a hook, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
We're gonna tap on the fuel preheater gauge.
As you tap on the gauge, the indicator pin jerks as if startled. It's in the large orange sector, indicating the engine is warm. Next to the gauge is a red switch labeled heat.
There's no use pressing the heat button. It won't start without the ignition key.
Alternative translation. Don't even think you can drive my MC.
All right, fine. We're gonna pull out the pull-out toolbox.
A metallic drawer slides out from under the seat and clicks into place. The tools inside are neatly organized.
Take what you need, officer. It's going to be a long case. I'm not protective of my tools, like some men are.
He's clearly a little protective of his tools. But what can you do?
We're gonna take
is work.
everything. We're gonna take the red
The
tipped
pry
pry
bar
bar.
feels nice and cold in your hand. Heavier than you'd think. Cold and heavy, like truth. You feel like you're reunited with truth once more.
Oh, sorry.
Useful for opening all sorts of doors and lids.
We're gonna take the rubber-handled chain
The
cutter.
handles are long and sleek. Snap, snap, go the cutters in your hand. You can do good work with these. Cut chains, locks, and ropes, especially belts.
And we're gonna take the hand-cranked flashlight.
It's robust, weatherproof, and well-made. Police issue, blue. Lets you see things in the dark you would otherwise miss.
And then we're gonna push in the pull-out
The
toolbox.
pull-out toolbox slides back into its nest. Preheater gauge casts a warm glow on the steering levers and the radio on its hook.
And then we're gonna pick up the radio.
The
We're gonna
frequency
call.
tableau lights up, and the green button labeled Prime Line glows like a feline eye. And then you hear something. The soft purr of electrical kittens. Radio waves cast far and wide over the metropolis. A woman's voice greets you through the static.
This is Precinct 57. Hello, Lieutenant. How may I assist you?
Hello, Alice. Please assist our colleague from the 41st Precinct here. I'm putting him on.
Operating the radio is easy. Just be confident. You've probably done it 1,000 times.
Hi, Alice. This is the officer from the 41st Precinct. Blah, blah. Hi, Alice. This is the officer from the 41st Precinct speaking. Nice to meet you. Or come in, Delta 10. This is Firewalker. Copy.
This is Officer Alice Demetri, Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
You could swear she was friendlier with the lieutenant.
Under the green prime line, a yellow saved button catches your eye. You wonder what the lieutenant's default radio station is.
I need you to connect me to a civilian, a Sylvie. She may have reported a murder.
Of course. What is the number, Officer?
Kim?
Yes, hold on. Her number is 005 1944 298.
Received. Hold on, Officer.
Start slapping a Martian rhythm on your thigh.
Give it a minute. She might be busy at the moment. Takes a bit to get to the phone.
Officer, I have Sylvie Malaika on the line for you.
Thank you.
Yes, hello?
A female voice greets you through static. It sounds like she's a million miles away from here. Hello, this is the police calling. I have some questions for you about your last days at work.
Oh, right. Hello, officer. What can I do for you?
There is no resentment in her tone. She wants you to ask her out. No question about it.
Was it you who called the police?
No, not me.
But why didn't you call? Didn't a corpse behind your workplace bother you?
What? Of course it bothered me. But I thought the union already knew about the corpse.
What does this union have to do with anything? Or I meant us. You should have called the police. What does this union have to do with anything?
No one calls the police. The union would get angry.
What do you mean by that?
You know, what the union says goes. People listen to them and they take care of their own, which is like everyone here.
Okay, wait, Kim. I'm going to lower my microphone. Is she speaking truth? The union is the law around here?
Legally, no. In reality, yes. Martinaise is de facto policed by the dock workers' union.
Words are not necessary to feel the lieutenant's discontent for the situation.
Okay, I am the authority around here. Looks like there's a limit to my authority then. Tell me, why exactly did you let a corpse hang in your own backyard for weeks instead of calling us? Push on. Or I see, maybe there's something else you can tell me about? Oh no, we're pushing. Tell me, why exactly did you let a corpse hang in your own backyard for weeks instead of calling us?
I didn't want to get in trouble with the others.
Push her further. Show her the error of her ways.
What others?
The other people who live around here. Local people. I didn't want trouble.
What trouble?
You don't live here. You don't understand. Squealing is frowned upon here. Everything is dealt with, well, by the union, internally. Please, I just didn't want any trouble.
Look, okay, I'm gonna back off. I'm not gonna be mean. I see. It's okay, I understand.
What else can I do for you?
Just tell me who made the call.
No, sorry. I don't. Not a lot of people have phones around here. Copper thieves take the wires. People don't have the money to have the cables put in again. They use the union's phone, or the one on the coast.
It was someone else. We'll find them sooner or later, officer. It just might take a while.
Okay, next question.
Yeah, go on.
You quit your job at the Whirling.
You
Why?
mean, why did I leave the bar? Honestly, I'm not really comfortable discussing it with you, sir.
Why not?
Let's just say I left because I needed to get away from someone.
Get away from whom?
You know whom.
Okay. Are you coming back to work?
Maybe, I don't know. I just know I have to take some time off right now.
I'm not going to ask her out for coffee. I know, Harvey Keitel's bad lieutenant would. He would, wouldn't he? Hey, do you want to grab a cup of coffee?
No, absolutely not.
That came so fast, you can't but wonder what else she would be good at.
Yes.
Baseball, ring a bell
would she
quiz
be good
shows,
at?
catching keys in the air, petting an angry cat.
I think you got everything I
do
need,
hope
thanks.
So. Please, don't call me again. Bye.
I'm going to do this empathy thing. Wait, why does she seem angry with me?
No.
Oh.
She doesn't have a problem with you. It must be someone else she's angry about. Some other guy. Like Gart.
Okay, but I'm a guy.
Trust
it's about me.
You wouldn't want to be the guy here. You know how it is. Yak, yak, nag, nag. No. You're the guy. You're Lieutenant Love, matchmaker extraordinaire. Help the poor girl out, lest she turns into a spinster.
Oh my god, not a spinster. Yeah, she's a woman. Probably just playing hardball with the goods. Women are just transactional. I'm happy to help, but maybe I could do so without all of the internalized misogyny?
What misogyny? I'm just telling things the way they are. Can't a man be honest in his own head anymore? You have to act, Lieutenant Love.
This is a failed
You
empathy
have to
check,
calm
you
that
guys.
hysteric down. Tell it you've got everything under control. Then go and have a little boys' talk with God himself. Think you can do that, Lieutenant Love?
Okay. Are you still there, kiddo? Listen, I've got everything under control. Or, Daddy is going to take you on his lap, little darling. No! Please, no, I don't want to say any of these things. Refuse the love quest, although it's wonderful. Oh, God, it's the love quest, right? It's gonna be wonderful, isn't it? Oh, this is the bad detective. So Daddy is gonna take you on his lap, little darling.
Call was terminated by the other party. Anything else, officer?
Oh, no! Oh, no.
It's on. The love quest is on.
Oh, no.
Too late, everyone. It's on. Take it to God now.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Ignore Alice and press the button labeled
As
save.
always, it's DJ Mesh and Felicio, and you're listening to Street Freaks FM. Bringing you the hottest, the nastiest, the most vulgar.
A flock of seagulls takes off nearby, startled by the roaring radio. Right away, the lieutenant reaches into the cabin and turns off the radio. He's not looking at you as he says,
Someone must have been messing with the radio, or maybe picked up a random frequency. You wanted a prime line, right?
Speed Freaks FM, huh? We're gonna look him right in the eye.
Is that what it was called?
He's trying hard to act surprised. Come on, it's okay to like Speed Freaks FM.
Go for it. Turn the radio back on while it's still on the Speed Freaks FM.
Pick up the radio again.
Souped up motor carriage,
Yeah!
bad mama's boy. For the heavier foot and the freaky am.
God damn it!
The lieutenant moves quick as a viper as he switches off the radio and sets it on prime line. Then he turns to you.
Look, it helps me to stay alert on long nights, okay? It's a method.
Okay.
I'm not some kind of speed freak or...
It doesn't matter. Are you heavy of foot?
You would be too if you had this motor carriage.
Don't
But seriously, let's quit joking around, alright? We have a case to investigate.
be embarrassed. It's fine.
This is Precinct 57. Can I connect it to someone?
I don't have any pants on.
57's over and out.
In the cabin, you see a set of steering levers, a radio on a hook.
I don't have any pants on, Kim. There's nothing to be embarrassed about. Nothing at all. We finished a thought while we were in that scene.
Shit compressor. Bizarre scientific news from Revachol West today, where a police officer's shit has been observed at a pressure of around 495 gigadecimals. These metallic hydrogen levels of shit togetherness were thought to exist only at the center of collapsing stars, not law officials. It remains to be seen how long the shit singularity lasts.
Probably not long. We get all endurance white checks unlocked, and learning cap for endurance is raised to 4. Now our... our endurance was already at 4. So it did nothing for us. Well, it helped. Wait. No, it unlocked the white checks, right? Yeah, raised to 4. It was already 4. Pointless. Not totally pointless, but come on. We really need some pants. So we're gonna have to go this way. Just gonna skip all this stuff. And we're gonna go around and try to find some pants. Everyone's watching me walking around without pants, but I'm trying to find some. I am. That's magnesium. I'm pretty sure magnesium actually helps heal morale, so we're gonna go ahead and hit some morale. We'll come back. I'm just looking for some goddamn pants. I can't remember where the pants are, man. It's okay. I gotta put, Look
at me.
So, pry bar is pretty much... Yes. Oh, that's a nice jacket. It's nothing pants, though. God damn it. Okay. Look, I'll just put it...
Up here, Piggo.
Yeah?
The streets will flow red once more. A great torrent rushing down Rue de Esperance. You wait and see.
The girl stares at the sailboat by the pier.
The streets will not flow red with anything. Who are you?
I'm Cindy the fucking Skull. What else do you want to know? Date of birth,
CTFS.
blood type, the last time I was tested for Hep C.
Let's start with your blood type and go from there. Yeah.
Go where? Accosting a minor?
Listen to your partner, pigman. Keep your grubby hooves off little old ladies.
Despite the attitude, she puts the brush aside. Do you know anything about the recent murder,
I ain't
ma'am?
no snitch, pigstein. Go forth and forage in someone else's shit. No shortage of squealers in these parts.
Actually, there is a shortage of people who talk to us in a normal, calm, informative manner.
We weren't put on this earth to make your life pleasant, fucko.
Yeah. Fair, but you called me over. You keep looking off to the side. What you looking
The
at?
lieutenant furrows his brow at another one of your eccentricisms.
She nods disdainfully toward the woman performing maintenance on the boat docked next to the pier.
Hatred, disgust. It's difficult to tell which of the two is more present in her girlish features. The woman on the boat does not notice her staring.
That is on her. Someone's got to keep an eye on her.
Who is she?
Probably the Wild Pines rep. We should talk to her. She's a professional negotiator, though. I have the feeling she will be very cooperative while telling us nothing. You should take the lead. Ask her unexpected questions, you know? Do your thing. Don't be afraid to get a bit wacky. Throwing her off is our best bet.
I don't have any pants on, bro. We're going for it.
Good idea, piggies. Run along now. Fuck her shit up good. Impound that boat while you're at it. I'd like to watch her swim back to us on.
What are you doing to the wall?
Can't you tell? I'm painting a beautiful mural, an aereo graffitio visible from low orbit. I haven't really started it yet. I'm waiting for the right words.
So you don't know what's right?
Have you ever tried your hand at graffiti-o? When faced with a blank wall, most people write unimaginative stuff, like pigs go home and Mona was here.
Or free Chelsea Manning?
We rarely see pigs round here, though. Just union cads. And my name's not Mona, so...
I have an opinion on this. Want to hear it?
Yeah?
I love public art. Don't stop doing what you're doing.
Thanks. I'm sure the inspiration will come to me now that I have an official RCM stamp of approval.
Get you later,
Watch
Cindy.
your back, Ungulate. You've got eyes on you.
You like me. You know you do, because I'm not wearing any pants. You know I'm shit. You love me. I am trying to find pants, though. I really am. I'm working towards it. There's gotta be pants around here somewhere, inside the frame of a motorcycle in repair, and the tools used to disassemble it. Capeside Apartments. Rue de Saint-Ghislain, roundabout north. Rue de Saint-Ghislain. Okay, so the pants aren't here. Where the fuck were those pants? A lonely cormorant surveys the sea, indifferent to your approach. I forgot where the pants are. I thought there were some, like, jeans I could put on. Maybe down in this little pocket.
This coin-operated viewer is facing southwest. Its coin slot is full of fossilized bubblegum, rendering the machine permanently inaccessible.
Oh, poor little viewer.
The metal feels cold and wet under your palm. It looks unhygienic.
I'm gonna look
A
inside.
thick layer of graffito covers the lenses. You spell out the word Onuk written on the other side, with N and C scribbled backwards.
Shift my focus to the background.
Under the graffito, a sea of blues and greys appear. Behind the water lies a coast, studded with concrete and reeds. On it, a church on stilts, lanky weather-worn wooden planks, an X-shaped cross topping its tower. The church looks old and weather-worn. There are no lights in the windows. Around the large wooden building, you see chunks of sea ice gathered on the beach, and a small tent set up on the ice.
Okay. Useful. Leave. The ad reads, broken window? Tibbs House Windows. Let's, actually look down here. You hear the distant squall of seabirds. Pants? Oh, just money. I don't have enough money to buy pants. You guys. Man. I only have like $2. It's not enough to buy pants. I'm gonna have to put on these goddamn pants. I don't... Alright. So there's one more thing we gotta do. And my perception may not be good enough for it. But we gotta do it. Here we go.
An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material, Eternite. It's nothing. Someone just left some roofing material slanted against an old shack.
Let's just try it.
Because it's
God
nice and
fucking
orderly.
damn it.
Well-laid pallets. Easy on the eyes. No, there's more to this. You get this strange feeling.
Yeah.
Hard to say. It's gone now. Feelings pass, you see.
Alright,
Especially
fine.
the small.
Hello, boy.
Kuno's got this.
The boy throwing rocks at the dead body can't be older than 12.
Oh yeah, Nappa Gumpy, Kuno!
Yells the other kid behind the fence. A moment of your time,
Can't
please.
talk, pig. Shit's coming up strong. Throwing rocks.
Shit coming up strong. That sounds good. Joyous. You should hang out with this kid and see what that juicy shit is all about.
Juicy what now?
I mean drugs. The kid's on drugs.
Yeah, Kuno, ride the lightning, Kuno!
Kuno's riding it, see?
He wipes sweat from his brow and sends another rock flying.
The rake, Kuno! You should throw the rake at him, Kuno!
The fuck? Does Kuno know what a rake is? Kuno's not a gardener.
Kim, what should we do?
We shouldn't do anything. I don't tempt such forces.
What forces?
You will see.
Look, I have a question for you.
All right, entertain the Kuno. Show me what you got. What you got there? What you got, huh? Show me what you got.
The kid moves his hands like a basketball player dribbling fast.
About the crime scene you kids often play in this yard.
Right, pig. This is where Kuno plays with his little wooden choo-choo. What do you want with it?
That ladder yours?
No, it's not fucking Kuno's. It's ancient. Look at it.
He thinks you're fucking fool, Kuno! He says you climb the ladder up to your magic tree house.
Get the fuck out of here, pig. Kuno doesn't have a magic tree house.
What's in the greenhouse
Dunno.
over there?
Kipta's gardener used to work there.
The gardener used to work there?
Yeah, that's what Kuno said. She couldn't handle the heat, so she took off. Kuno can take it. Shit's nothing to Kuno.
You mean the young woman by the whirling in rags, that gardener?
Look, Kuno doesn't explain shit. Kuno just says shit.
He looks you in the eye and nods, as if agreeing with himself. Kuno, there's a stack of Eternite back
That's
there.
just some shit roofing gimps left behind. Lazy dinks.
There it is. That strange feeling again. As if there was more than meets the eye about that pile of roofing material.
Were those okay, so you can't hide it. I see without vision, with my inner eye, or so you say, but I saw past the veil. Yes, some shit gimps left behind. Were those gimps, suddenly raise your eyes, left-handed? Or don't I have a single normal thing to say, left-handed?
The fuck are you talking about? Kuno doesn't know what handed gimps they were.
Trying to get you to talk gimp, Kuno. Don't talk.
I see without vision with my inner
Inner
eye.
Fuck are you talking about? Ask me a normal question, pig.
They're trying to make you feel stupid, Kuno.
You glance again at the roofing material in front of the shack. Yes, you should go back there.
I might have questions later. For now, let's
Yeah,
talk about
whatever.
something else.
Kuno doesn't give a shit.
What do you know about this?
Yeah, the kingdom of Kuno. Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit.
What do you know about the body?
Shitload, pig. What's your question?
Don't tell the pig shit, Kuno.
This is where you quickly ask him questions. Real cop questions. Like a cop.
Do you know how I got up there?
Probably climbed. Kuno was busy down the road when that shit went down.
So you didn't see
You
it?
heard Kuno. Kuno wasn't even in Martinaise. Kuno wasn't in Revachol. Kuno wasn't regional.
Oh, okay. Where'd you go then?
I don't know. Some fucking... Mesk or I don't know. Some other place. Night City. Kuno was in fucking Night City.
Night City, is it? Where is Night City?
Kuno gives this info out on a need-to-know basis, and you don't need to know. Kuno didn't smoke the gimp, if that's what you meant.
Do you know who he was?
Kuno's fuck gimp. Kuno uses the fuck gimp for target practice.
He could have just said he doesn't know.
You could have just said you don't know.
Kuno knows shit. Kuno's not a snitch. That's all. Trying to make Kuno sing into the popo phone.
Okay, have you seen anyone suspicious?
Just a couple of pigs sniffing around in the dirt. That seems pretty fucking suspicious to Kuno.
Fair enough.
Yeah, you tell the faggoty Kuno.
More on this later.
You're testing Kuno's patience here.
Get lost,
Okay.
Kuno doesn't fucking care.
Neither does... Wait. Cousteau. I'm Cousteau, right? I mean, maybe I'll solve this entire case without wearing any pants. What are you idiots gonna do about it? Huh? Nothing, that's what. Nothing. Letter R wears a crown on the ribbon below, a light above descending.
This trash container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock that says, whirling in rags. There's something in there, not necessarily connected to the case, but still.
Why am I looking at you, trash container? You're just a trash
The
container.
body is downwind from here. Maybe you prefer the smell of garbage to the smell of death.
Lieutenant, what do you think could be in here?
Trash, food waste from the cafeteria. They lock these containers to keep the derelicts from flocking in. Could be evidence too.
That seems like a reasonable assumption. Let's get that
we could
lock
try
open.
using a pry bar, the one you took from my motor carriage, or
Or
we could ask for a key from the manager of the Whirling in Rags. He probably has one.
Look,
Force time isn't happening. You've jammed the pry bar under the lid, but it just isn't bending. What is this? Your triceps ache for the metal to bend, but it resists. This calls for a potent curse to help break its resistance.
the fuck
Utter
kind of
the power words.
the fuck kind of metal is this? This fucking
The
shit.
quality of metal is not the problem. From what I see, it's sturdy enough.
Hang from the pry bar with
There's a
all my
creaking
weight.
sound as the pry bar slips under the lid. You hang from it like a moray, puffing and puffing. Clearly the technique is wrong, but nothing else comes to mind.
Okay, that's it. I can't pry
Let's
it
ask
open.
the manager for the key.
Yeah.
This is clearly not working.
Yeah. Okay, let's go. Why can't I find those pants? I can't remember where they are. There's just some, just some pants. Okay, I'll put on. No, now it's a foolish pride thing. No, I'm not Until I find another set of pants, we're doing this pantsless. We'll see how long it takes. It's a foolish pride thing now.
Can I help you?
Is that trash container yours?
Mine? No, it belongs to the Whirling in Rags.
Yeah, same
Thank
desk.
you for clearing that up. Why do you keep the container locked?
Why? To keep the hobos and drunks out. That's why. And the neighbors, too. They put their trash there, and they don't pay for the garbage company.
I thought as much. And are you the only party with access to the trash container?
Well, yes. Us and the garbage disposal company.
It seems a little callous, doesn't it? Something stirs in you.
What's that?
Prod at him and find out.
What if I told you I am a hobo? Or soon to be one, rummaging through that trash? Will you keep me out too? Doesn't it seem callous to you, guarding even your leftovers from the poor? We need those keys. We need those keys.
What do you need them for?
It concerns the case. Please cooperate.
Just bring them back once you're done, please.
Okay. So I talked to Sylvie.
God.
Oink. He does not look pleased.
Oh, but he should be. Lay it on him.
I don't want to lay that on him.
Of course you do. This was your plan all along. This is how you fix it for them. By answering the woman question.
Oh no, I've backed myself into a horrible corner. Turns out she's a whore who likes to ride the cock carousel.
It is. It's wonderful.
What? What does that mean? Cock carousel?
I'm gonna drill the inside of my mouth with my tongue.
Yeah, this feels right. It feels wise. Good setup. Now speak the real shit.
No time for lectures. The point is, you're losing at her nasty mind games. Sylvie's a total psycho!
God, does it mean you talked to her? What else did she say about me?
What else do you need?
You don't want to know.
The man leans his hands on the counter and sighs. His head drops between the shoulders.
I can't
heavy
believe I've done
and
this.
defeated.
She broke the bird, you know. The great skewer. I found it on the ground with the broken wing. On the morning she left. I should have known. It was her way of telling me to piss off. I should stuff it up my arse.
Oh. I mean, I don't think that would be pleasant for either you or the skua.
Yes, the bird is connected to this. It's a symbol of hope, and she broke it.
Okay, yeah, man, signals, mixed signals. This is classic cock carousel behavior. Broken bird, feathers, nod knowingly. This is all part of the mindfuck on the cock carousel.
Cock carousel. I think I understand now. That's what they ride until, like, 39.
Oh my god, I can't believe I've done this. This is the worst thing I've ever done.
They ride the cock carousel until the clock runs out. Here, have the rest.
He corks the bottle and hands it to you?
Now, let me have a drink and think about this shit for a moment. On my own.
He stares into the blood-red liquid in the
And
cup.
there we have it. Isn't that beautiful? Another situation fixed by
Oh
Dr.
my god, I can't believe I just did that. I do believe I have... Oh yeah. I have... Commodore Rad, a large crimson bottle of cheap sugary wine made of poverty, sugar, artificial taste enhancers, and a vague memory of grapes. Guaranteed to color your lips. Oh, wait. Shit. How do I... Yeah.
Well, hello. Someone seems to have found himself a bottle of alcohol. Here's where the magic happens. Light reflects off the green glass of the Commodore Red. The gods have been generous. Better pop it open before they change their minds.
You bet.
Wow. The gods of mass production have made this alcohol container laughably easy to open. A child could have done it.
Open
There's
the bottle.
a satisfying pop as the cork jumps out, and the hair on your back rises like an army at attention. You've been here before. Welcome back, detective. You're home now.
Now, what will be the repercussions if I take that
Nothing.
sip?
Some mental stuff. Nothing to be worried about. Physically, you'll be strong as an ox.
Take a sip.
A golden sun melts down your throat. Its rays filling your nostrils with sunshine. Your stomach melts from it into a happy, gooey mess. So does your mind. All the bad things are melting. You're you again. A real cop. A real detective. Incredibly well done.
In the bottom right corner of the screen, there's an alcohol button. Alcohol gives +1 to physique skills. Physical instrument, half light, electrochemistry, endurance, pain threshold, and shivers. This is good before rolling a white check, but damages your morale. And remember,
from the void we came, and to the void we must return.
Okay, here we go. I know where to get some pants. I don't, actually. I don't know where to get some pants. I'm about to do something incredibly silly. Oh, yeah. Let's go. Oh. Right.
You see a set of tattered curtains blocking the way to another room.
There
A
has to be pants
strange
in here.
cage-like trinket dangles from the curtains.
Excuse me, officer. The back room is strictly for employees only.
What's behind the curtains?
Why aren't you browsing the books? Don't you feel compelled to look at the books? You ought to.
Absolutely not.
Oddly
No.
enough, the more she tries to draw you away from the curtains, the more alluring they become.
Examine the strange cage-like trinket.
You see some kind of charm, an irregular polyhedron assembled from bones, sticks, and straw. Inside, a disturbing fish head with empty eye sockets stares at you. Aside from poking at it suspiciously, there is nothing else to do with the fish head charm at this time. The curtains remain shut before you.
Pull up the curtain.
Just as you're about to pull apart the curtains, the petrified voice of the shop owner cries out once more.
Sir, don't touch that. I told you it's off limits for the customers.
Her hand has closed around her pendant, her fingers nervously playing with the talisman.
Parapsychologically speaking, we're dumb if you decide to open them. I won't be held responsible for the consequences. It's too dangerous.
She looks away, mumbling. Why is everyone always messing with the curtains? Why can't they just buy books like normal people?
Ma'am, this is different. I'm a police officer. I need to get in there.
It's not like anyone was killed there.
She stops abruptly as her hand flies over her mouth, baffled by her own bluntness.
I am sorry. I don't mean to be so impolite. Just please don't go there. I can't allow that. You'll only make things worse and unleash the powers.
Oh, Jesus.
The curtains do seem frail suddenly, not robust enough to contain a slippery darkness.
But I sense this place calling for me. I must investigate beyond the threshold.
My God, even more reasons not to mess with the curtains. Just step away, dear sir.
But there's gotta be pants in there somewhere. All right.
Thank you.
I'll think about it for a while.
Let's just talk about this first, all right? There's no reason for you to venture into the unknown.
I'm just trying to get pants on.
Lies. Rip them open, we say. There is something mysterious about the curtains. Be careful. The curtains, tattered with age and covered in dust, hang before you, as if taunting you.
Rip them apart. Yeah.
You
Let's go.
see a dimly lit room full of dusty furniture and
There's
trash.
gotta be pants in here.
A doorway stands in the back, covered in dozens of scary little cage-like trinkets, your shadow looming over it like an omen.
I warned you. You're unleashing forces beyond your understanding.
If they're pants, I don't care. Ghostly silhouette of hair dryers. No sane person would ever put their head in such machine. Into such a machine. A vaguely androgynous portrait of a man. Merely looking at that unmanly haircut threatens your masculinity. Oh, my masculinity is totally fine. Look, I'm
A
just gonna
heavy door with a missing
punch
handle
this.
stands before you, covered in dozens, if not hundreds, of little oddly shaped trinkets and charms. It appears to be locked. What if you just break it down?
Maybe I should break it down. Not before I
That's right.
strategize.
Take in your surroundings. You need to have a solid ground and a proper posture if you want to succeed.
First, check my posture.
Steady breathing.
Yeah.
Solid core. You've got this. With one shoulder forward, you're ready to smash into the door like a battering ram.
Check my surroundings.
The room is dimly lit and littered with old barbershop rubbish. But the path to the door is clear.
And what about the door?
It's made of a solid block of wood, but it has stood there for ages. The hinges are old and coated with a carmine layer of rust. It should be doable.
Knock on the door.
Only an echo. No one is there. A hollowed out, dark echo.
Okay, let's do it. Yeah, we did it! Ha ha! Boom! Ow.
You smash into the wood and see a small crack appear on the door frame.
Oh.
It's going to take one more try to break
Okay,
through
we can do
to
it
the
though.
other side.
I think we can.
But you've done it.
You're not thinking of trying again.
Oh yeah. Smash into the door again, wordless. Smash into the door and shout, "Fuck the system." Smash into the door and shout, "Freeze, dirtbags." Smash into the door and shout, "Hands up now." Smash into the door and shout, "Fuck, it hurts." Freeze, dirtbags. Oh yeah. Kim has a little talkie gif on his person, so let's talk to him. Hey.
What is this place?
The lieutenant stares at the dusty training equipment. It's an adventure. It's the netherworld beyond the veil. Looks like a gym to me. No idea, Kim. But my head hurts. My head hurts bad. Looks like a gym to me.
Yes, but no one's been here in ages. I doubt the electricity still works. Good thing we have a flashlight on us. Don't forget to take it out of your bag before we move on.
Thank you, Kim.
Some specks of dust shimmer in a faint beam of daylight falling from the window. Other than that, the room is dark.
I don't think there are any pants in here, you guys.
An eerie feeling rises in your chest.
What if there's a reason why no one's been here for ages? Let's just keep going. I'm sure it's a regular abandoned house. Nothing mysterious here. What if there's a reason?
Yes, because it's closed.
Yeah.
Now let's move on, shall we?
I don't think there's any pants in here. However, we have a skill point to play with. So let's look. At some of the things we have to do. Okay, so we have the mirror, blah blah, the hanged man, endurance. I think we'll be okay in endurance when we get to him. I think we should up perception. So let's find perception. That's down here in motorics. Oh yeah, I didn't realize I had 5 in physique. I thought I had 1, 3, 4, 4. Okay. Oh, that's what it did. Oh. Yeah, that changed everything. Okay. It opened up all endurance checks and gave me all physique. Okay. I thought it was just endurance. Oh, that's great. Okay, let's hit perception. Okay. I still don't have any pants, and I don't think there's actually any pants in this place. I don't believe there's any pants here. I think we should go. I don't think we went to the right place for pants. Let me be real. I think we have to go back. And it's okay. It's okay. I think we made an error. I was looking for pants. Excuse me, ma'am. I'm sorry. I shouldn't be speaking. Well, I haven't spoken. To most people without pants. So, let's just make sure. Let's see. Hold on.
There are several footprints in the mud.
Oh, that's visual
left
calculus.
by work boots.
Look, it doesn't
Anywhere
matter.
from
It's
6 to
fine.
12.
Wait, all right. So, look, here we go.
There he still is, looking right through you with his white eyes. The body
We're gonna be
below
okay.
is entirely dedicated to that corpse smell. Emitting it is all it does now.
We're gonna be fine. Surely this
As
time.
you
Oh,
breathe
thank
in,
goodness.
the odor comes over you. It's the smell of the mind telling you to run, and your stomach to wring itself empty. With your hands at your sides and your eyes squinting, you stand in it.
Do they always do that?
They do after 7 days, yes. We are deep in decomposition here.
All right, let's step
The
closer.
man before you is naked, but for a pair of underpants and enameled boots. His skin is greenish, marbled with decaying veins, and blotched by lividity. A fading web of tattoos covers his chest and shoulders. The cargo belt used to fasten him to the branch above appears industrial in strength.
We will inspect the boots.
The material appears to be ceramic. Its clean white stands in stark contrast to the decaying flesh above the knee. The man wore thick polymer socks, probably for padding. A fine array of interlocking plates covers them. Delicate and fragile, they feel alien to the world around you, out of place somehow.
Kim, what kind of boots are these?
They are armor, no boots. Technically speaking, these are sabatons.
Okay, what kind of armor are these?
Ceramic plate. Zirconium dioxide, most likely. This is where the make would be.
Where?
Under the hill. Fairweather. Fairweather model T500 VE. I'm guessing that's vitreous enamel. This is advanced stuff.
What happened to the rest of it?
The locals probably scavenged it. It would be odd if he had more on after 7 days. We should keep a lookout for these pieces. The armor could yield information. Maybe he'll know something.
If you wear those pieces, it will help me protect your mortal coil.
What? What do you mean? Pain threshold? Does my mortal coil need protecting?
Yes, bullets will fly.
Well,
They always do.
they haven't
And
yet.
the coil is fleshy and mush and permeable.
Right.
Cast it in ceramic shell. Resist death.
Ain't nobody worry about me. Well, maybe he was just wearing these boots and there's no rest of the armor?
No, he must have worn something precious underneath his clothes.
Okay.
They've removed all his clothes to get to it. They did
Oh.
not just strip him for the putrid rags.
Okay. If you say so, Kim, I believe you. You know what you're talking about. I don't. I just drank an entire bottle of wine in-game. Have you seen any clothes around?
Someone could have cleaned the yard, but that's a question for the red hat thing.
Right, we should go look in the dumpster.
I hear you, cop, talking shit about the Kuno. Come here and say it to Kuno's face.
Fuck you, Kuno!
You wanna fuck me, huh? You wanna fuck the Kuno?
What if they told him to strip before they hung him
They
to demean
usually
him?
hang them completely naked for that. La puta madre, the Mazda, the Besmerties, and the like. This one still has his underpants.
Okay, fair.
What? Are you trying to ignore me now, fuckface?
Yeah.
Kuno, this boots shit is super boring, and the guy's a total Victopaz.
How could this man afford such expensive hardware?
That's for us to find out. Mr. Gart implied he was security personnel for the harbor company. This confirms my own assumptions.
What?
Just something I scraped together from my station. An area report on Martinaise. I'm sure you did the same.
These look pretty advanced for a security
I
guard.
agree. This equipment is way beyond what a guard can afford.
The material looks out of place here.
It is. It's expensive.
The lieutenant draws a line in the condensation on the ceramic with his index
We've
finger.
requested similar material for our tactical units for years now. The constabularies deemed it too costly. In that time, we've lost 6 men to semi-automatics.
How much are we talking about?
For a full set, about 4 years of wages.
Normally I go ka-ching, baby. Nod to the boots. But it always results in the same. That's a lot, I
As a
take
wage,
it.
it's regrettably small. But for a piece of hardware, yes, that's a lot.
I will knock on the boot.
A small bell-like sound fills the air, like tapping on the side of a porcelain cup. The pry bar in your hand is itching for some action.
It sounds fragile.
It's anything but. This material is a kinetic redistributor. It spreads kinetic energy horizontally, from plate to plate, dissipating it entirely. See?
I understand this is a real thing. Like ceramic armor is like some kind of crazy, amazing armor. I can't believe it. It's like wearing teacups on your body.
Faint, organic lines cover the plates where they separate into smaller ones. These plates then divide into smaller plates until there are hundreds of them altogether. Like the scales of some ancient white monster, cracked and pearly.
Okay, I am not going to try to pull the boot. Okay, I'm going to try.
This feels dangerous. Are you sure?
Yeah, grab it.
The stench fills your nostrils. As you push downward, an ominous creaking sound comes from above.
Stop!
The lieutenant's voice is sharp. He looks at you with the boot under your arm.
Pig's gonna pull his head off.
Brutal!
Lieutenant, you seem distressed. Why?
You're about to pull his head off.
Do it, homo!
What?
Pull his head off. There's no point performing an autopsy if you do. We'll have compromised the coroner's case. What are you trying to achieve anyway? Why are you hanging on to that boot?
These boots would go super well with my bell-bottom pants, which I'm not wearing any pants, game. I'm not wearing any pants. This is advanced enemy technology. We should conduct research into their weaknesses. Are we not detectives? There may be clues inside the boot. You said they're expensive. I thought I could pawn them, earn some lucre. I'm sorry, I didn't even want to take them off. I just thought I should try.
What exactly?
I wanted to see what happens. I have no idea why. I just do think there's no underlying reason. I wanted to see what happens.
I don't think we should do anything just for the hell of it. Besides,
The lieutenant taps on the boot.
there's no way you're getting them off. All the organic matter in his body has been flowing down into the boots. They are fused to his feet now. Why do you think the locals haven't scavenged them yet?
Okay.
There might still be a way to peel them off, but first the body needs to be down. And second, it would probably be better if the lieutenant wasn't around.
Steal a dead man's boots? But that would be dishonorable. Refuse for honor. I've never gotten that choice. I'm going to refuse for
All right,
honor.
You can pay the hostel bill in honor points. How many honor points have you collected?
There are honor points?
Of course there aren't. Don't be naive. You still feel as though there might be some honor points. And if there are, you've surely earned one.
What's going to happen to the boots then?
Processing will take care of them. With the situation in the morgue, it will yield nothing. But we must pick our fights. Should we continue?
Yeah,
The
okay.
cadaver slowly twists on the cargo belt.
Look.
His torso covered in tattoos, and extremities blotched pink and blue.
Just a second. We have to back away. Just a moment, okay? Let's look in here. Maybe
This
there's some
trash
pants.
container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock that says, whirling in rags.
We're going to open that padlock with the
With
key.
a well-oiled crack, the lock pops open. It should now be possible to simply raise the lid. Don't. Maybe you shouldn't.
No, I
Maybe
totally
you
should.
shouldn't. Of course you should. This is your time to shine, Hobocop. Dive into that dumpster for extra content.
Didn't I just have a premonition that there's something in there?
There is, but you won't like it. Sweat forms on your brow. Your hand is still on the lid.
Open
The
the
smell
lid.
of rotten food rises to greet you. You see soggy cartons, dirty rags, and organic waste.
We're just in time. This hasn't been emptied for over a week.
Look.
You see milk and egg rest with one broken egg in it. Some pasta wrapper. Picking up the soggy packages somehow feels familiar. You've done this before. The movements are recorded in your elbows, the methodology in your fingers. You're used to this.
Used to what? Dumpster diving?
No, searching for evidence in the trash.
Okay, fair.
Good practice for dumpster diving.
Dive
A
further.
box falls into pieces in your hands. Batiste Soleil cereal. There are plastic pasta packages below. And turbo noodles. Nothing of note, however.
Let's pick at the rag.
Among the threadbare kitchen towels, something catches your eye. A pair of denim trousers.
Grab them.
As the legs of the slime-covered jeans begin to unspool from the garbage, a rank corpse smell fills the air. Are these the victim's clothes? The smell is not nearly as bad as the cadaver. These clothes could not have been in contact with the deceased for more than 2 days after his death.
God damn it, I should not put on those pants.
Cadaverine odor is faint. If these belong to the deceased, they were removed when he was still in the early stages of decay.
Damn it.
Drop them in here, officer.
Lieutenant produces a black plastic bag marked evidence from his pocket. By early stages, you mean they were taken from him no more than 2 days after his death?
Yes, if we're still assuming the clothes were taken off to get to the armor, they must have stripped him of it fast, the scavengers, in a matter of days.
Bag the trousers.
Guitar-marked blue jeans. Pockets empty, or emptied. He wore them with a belt, too, a white belt. The loops appear stretched, but
He looks into the container.
the belt is missing. That's it. Do you see anything else in there? I have another bag here.
Something slimy catches your eye.
I'm gonna reach for it.
A drab, long-sleeved shirt, olive-colored, appears from the food waste, dripping with pus.
Bag the shirt.
This is a military-type overgarment. No label or serial number. This is the kind of rib-knit shirt that's worn over light armor to conceal it in an urban scenario. Anything more?
The rest of the rags are just kitchen variety waste. Just garbage.
That's all, I think.
All right. We should go to Gart again and ask if he knows who put the clothes in the trash. It could be as simple as someone from the hostel cleaning the yard. Or that one. I'd advise against confronting that force.
You think someone from the Whirling might have been involved, maybe?
Not really. All we know is the victim's clothes are in the trash, the lid was locked, and his establishment had the key. It's just a small loose thread.
Yeah, we need to ask the kids who put them here.
The fuck's he on about? Kids? You hear that, Kuno? He thinks you're an infant or something.
See?
Okay.
The lieutenant nods, then looks back into the trash container.
Search the food waste.
It's just organic waste, cold and slimy on your hands. Apple and potato peels, mostly. Unidentified sludge, and the occasional chicken bone thrown in for good measure. But hey.
Hey!
Nothing. It's nothing. Nothing more to see here.
Stop it.
What's this?
What?
A blue piece of plastic sticks out from the apple peels. It's shiny. Looks like the corner of something.
We're gonna pick that
Something
out.
larger. A clipboard. A blue plastic clipboard with moist papers hanging from it. They look badly damaged, but you can still make out forms and notes, written in a man's handwriting.
Officer, is that your paperwork?
I don't know what
It
this
is.
could
Look,
be.
The plastic has the RCM street grid on it. You've even got an autopsy form in there.
A miserable looking slip of paper sticks to the board.
If you don't mind me asking, how did this get in the trash?
I must have been cramping my style. It has a foreboding quality to it. I don't want to be a cop
Well.
anymore.
Lucky we found it. You should take stock of what remains, just to be sure some has not made it into the hands of the RCM's adversaries. Organized crime and the like. There might have been police secrets in your notes.
Okay.
It would also not hurt to start taking notes on the case. Now, tell me what your eagle eyes see. Or are we finished?
We're not
Some
finished.
items, such as the ledger you found, are interactable. Go to your inventory and select the Interact tab to read your paperwork.
We're going Hobocop style. Let's Hobocop it.
An Armistice caliber 50 knock cannon, half wrapped in paper tissues. So shiny.